Oh, okay. This is odd. What was it? Something wrong, with my baby? Um, no, Miss Ingo. The baby's fine. Your son is fine. Wait, wait. I, I have a son. I, yes, yes, ma'am, you do. But that means it means he can't uphold our legacy. Mom, what are you doing here? Well, I heard you were in labor. I decided to rush over. Just imagine my surprise to hear that you had a son. Just that's very disappointing, Inko. But don't worry, we can try again. First, we're going to have to get rid of it. What? You heard me. That boy can never become Shira. It's been like this for generations. Males can't harness the power we can. But I and no buts. This is how we do things. Don't worry. You're still young. You can try again. Hopefully, it will be a success. And this is when they actually grab Izuku, tearing him from Iko's arms. As, yeah, Iko, she's screaming, wanting her baby back, but dear old mom isn't having any of it. As Izuku starts crying loudly to a point where he starts glowing and he grows not to full Shira height or size, but enough so it actually gathers their attention as energy just shoots out pretty much like you could say a frag grenade being mixed in with a liquid nitrogen or actually that would be cool to watch. But no, let's just say nitroglycerin instead. Now that would be a spectacle. Which, yeah, obviously, this is surprising as all hell. Inko, still weak yet wide awake to see all that. Her mom gets sent flying. The doctors, nurses, they all hit the wall as Izuku falls, crying more, releasing more energy as Inko just tries her best to get up and cradle him. Which it does work, but she does end up with slight burns from the energy he emitted. Well, aren't you something? But, Mom, I don't understand. I thought only as, yeah, her mom is. That's. That's not possible. That can't be. As she's recalling what her mother told her. You see, Inko's mom wasn't the only child. Luckily, she was. This is when her Inko's grandma just told her mom that only women can inherit the power of Shira. It's impossible for men to do so, and the men aren't treated nearly as well. As Inko just looks at her baby boy, Izuku. That's your name. As this is when Inko's mom just snatches Izuku from Inko. It's like, wait, what are you doing? Shh. This boy, he is very special, as it seems. perhaps he isn't useless. What are you saying? Think about it. With the first male being able to turn into Shira, could you imagine? What are you saying? Well, we can't get rid of him now. He will have to go through training to harness this power. Not to mention, with him being a boy. What are you trying to say? He will be able to carry on our legacy in more ways than one. Perhaps even through his own children. What? Don't worry, Inko. I'm sure he would make a great father. I just wonder how many worthy families would like to be a part of this. Mom, are you trying to turn my son into a stud horse? What? No, of course not. Let's just say he's gonna be very useful when it comes to preserving the family name. Who knows? Depending on his libido, he may even be able to spawn an army of Shiras if given the chance. Mom, give me back my son. Please. Why? As you guys might want an explanation. Well, might as well let y'all in a little something. You see, back when the universe was still starting out, there was this interesting power, energy that enveloped it. For years, people have been wanting to learn how to harness it, make it their own, which they used to. Some even calling it magic, of all things. Could you imagine? But as generations of harnessing this energy, it changed the people. Grew into mutations in their very DNA, making these things that they would later call quirks. However, in Inko's family, they were still able to harness the energy itself, not being pretty much tied down to specific type of qualifications or such like that. And they actually use this energy to turn into what the world would know as Shira, the number one hero known throughout the world. Not the number one hero in Japan, not the number one hero in America, but a world-class hero. Whenever there's really trouble, anything that could potentially destroy the world, you can bet Shira would be there to protect it. And for generations, and I do mean generations, Inko's family has, you could say, upheld the mantle of Shira. And let's just say, like before, I did mention only women have been shown to be able to harness this power. The men, or at least what did turn out to be male, weren't seen as nearly as, or weren't given the same hospitality. But what could this mean for Izuku being the first male to actually harness this power? The power of Shira. Let's find out. I hope you enjoy the little explanation I gave. Anyway, months go by. Inko and her mom are pretty much arguing non-stop on how Izuku should be raised. Her mom wanting battle training, all sorts of BS, just to make sure that the boy can actually live up to their standards. Well, Inko's like, yeah, I get it. He can be Shira, the first male Shira. I get that. He'll be more famous than anyone else in our family. But he's still a kid. He needs to learn how to. What he needs to do is be able to perform the way that we have done for generations. He is not going to embarrass us, Inko. And I refuse to let that happen. Now, it's your choice if you want him to be part of it, but sooner or later, it's gonna get to him. He's gonna want to help people. He's gonna want to actually be Shira. And once he is ready, once the thought of being such an amazing hero, one that is called upon only in the most dire of situations, he'll come to us. And you know that I'm right, don't you, dear? Right. So, do you want us to start training once he's 4 years old, or as an explosion just starts? As they're like, wait, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, they're being attacked. By what? The old enemies known as the Horde. Izuku, pretty much still a baby, and not knowing at all what's going on. But he's still there nonetheless, as Inko and her mother have no choice but to put him away in a stasis pod and battle it out, in which the fighting goes on for 10 days as Inko, her mom, and any other heroes, as well as other Shiras that might be around, have to, you could say, fight. And Inko, all she is worried about is Izuku, her baby boy, her only child. As when the fighting seemingly stops, this is when they notice, the Horde strapped a bomb to their planet, pretty much making it so, we had no choice but to leave, as they're getting evacuated. But young Izuku, sadly, gets left behind. Inko tried her best to find him, but when she got to where his stasis pod was, he was gone. She saw that all her bodyguards or servants, they were dead. Nothing but stab, as well as laser gun wounds. Her being, you could say, well, you're a good parent, well, you really care about your child. Yeah, that's not something you would really want to find out, that your kid got kidnapped. Now would you? Inko's mom had no choice but to knock her out and take Inko with her. But this is when something unexpected happens. Once everyone's gone, no one's there, this is when the bomb deactivates. And the Horde is... I can't believe this. It was so easy. I didn't think we... Oh. But for this kid to be so well guarded, are you sure it was worth it, Shadow Weaver? I do. I really do. You see, for this child to be so heavily guarded, the stasis pod was top of the line from what I can tell. They really want this child to be safe. Spare no expense whatsoever. So, let's really consider how helpful this young child could actually be to us. Lord Hordak. Fine. But if this child proves to be a nuisance, I will deal with it myself. I will take care of it. Good. Let's go back. We need to celebrate our latest victory. As Izuku, only having glimpses, faint memories of his family, is taken by the Horde and sent to the Fright Zone. And I think I should end it off there. Let me think how much time has gone by. Let's see. How about I go for a little bit longer? Why not? Growing up young Izuku, he was surprisingly more enthusiastic. He was happy. He was not too hard a kid to please, just content for some reason. The Fright Zone was relatively a humdrum place. He always tried to look for the best of each situation, especially when it comes to training. But this is when he actually meets someone. This girl. Who are you? Hi, I'm Katra. Hi, my name is Izuku. What are you doing here? Nothing. As she's holding something behind her back. Izuku's... nothing, huh? Okay, I'm just walking off. Katra just... whew, as Izuku tackles her and unveils a set of keys that does not belong to the little one. Look, I can explain. Why do you have these? Where did you even get them? This is when Scorpio shows up. As she's like, hey, anyone see my keys? I need to... You found them! As she just tackles Izuku as well as Katra into a hug, and she's like, thank you so much. I would have had my hide if I... As she notices, what's wrong? Well, Katra just trying to explain herself. As she was like, yeah, we found these on the floor. But don't worry. Looks like no one's tampered with your vehicle. It's like, really? Are you sure? Positive. As yeah, she almost crushes him in a hug. It's like, okay, you're gonna break me. It's like, oh, sorry. Thanks a lot, Izuku. And what's your name? Katra. Right. Okay, thanks, guys. See you later. He's just walking off. Why didn't you tell her that I stole them? I don't know. Didn't want you getting in trouble. Well, why not? I don't know. Do I really need a reason? To be nice to a complete stranger? I would think so. Hasn't Shadow Weaver really taught you to, you know, always find an opportunity for greatness or whatnot? Or, yeah, she taught me a lot of things, but those qualities don't make me a great person. They just make me a great soldier, and I'm not really into that. Hmm. You're you are weird. Uh, I am? Yeah. I like you. Let's be friends. Um, sure. Uh, Katra, sure, we can be friends. As that is where I'm gonna actually end this part off. I'm gonna enjoy doing this one, as well as all the others. Yeah. Either way, yes, I'm signing off. Later.